Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches. We're coming towards the end of the season and the unthinkable has actually happened and I cannot believe my eyes. Look at that before you. We beat PSG 2-1. We were 1-0 down after half an hour. But Monier scoring another goal, his second of the season, and then Marino coming up trumps on the last added time. I couldn't believe it. We played really well in this game. It was end to end. PSG had endless chances, but we did keep them down to a minimum. We were just we took our chances, may I add. We just I still can't believe everything. I mean, Leversol with a fantastic crossover like that to the far side of Marino, just popping up trumps right at the very end. But we kept him down to 16 shots under the 20. That was what we wanted to do originally in the first game. But 16 shots we were down to, 8 on target. We had 11. Alright, 4 on target, but 2 of them went in. Monier and Marino, I just cannot believe it. Alexandra, you're probably wondering where is he? He needed some rest time. He's not quite fully fit. I want him fit for the Monaco game that's going to be coming up in the second game of this episode. But 2-1. 2-1. So let's go to the games where we carry on. After the Montpellier disappointment of losing 2-1, we had a friendly. We won that 15-9. We seem to do that quite a lot in our friendlies. Leo Morin, 4 goals. He's a defender apparently. Centre back, and he scored 4 goals. That's not bad. He's one of the youngsters coming through, 17 years old. He played in the first team. Then Toledo scoring 4 goals as well, and got a few other players from the reserves as well in there. Back to the league, 1-0. Armens Alexandra, 89th minute goal. Such a relief to get that one. Leon 1-1, 91st minute. Alexandra again popping up right at the very end. I was going to substitute him with about 20 minutes to go. I'm awfully glad I did not. Monaco 1-0, 6th minute. Sidibe, we're giving Alexandra a rest, more rest than often. He seems to burn out towards the end of the season, which is not what you want from a star striker, but as long as he has a rest, puts them away, has another rest, I don't care. As long as he can put the ball in the back of the net. But Sidibe, 6th minute, cross comes in, goalkeeper comes and misses it. And Sidibe heads on into the empty net. 1-0 against Toulouse. 1-0 seems to be the theme at the moment. We can't seem to score more than 1 goal. Leversar, 22nd minute, away to Toulouse. But it's a win anyway. And then PSG, of course, well, we just spoke about it. The league then. 78 points. We are 10 points behind PSG. They have got a game in hand. There's 15 points up for grabs. We weren't going to show the PSG because they're just too far ahead. They're not going to lose that many games unless they start doing something here and they let us back into it. But Monaco, like I said in the second game today, are just hot on our tails. We've got a game over Lyon as well. We have qualified for the Champions League as well for the second season in a row, which is good news for Marseille at least anyway, not for ourselves because we won't be here. Alexander, I am going to snatch him, but he's worth 53 million. I mean, what did we buy? We bought him for 20. He's worth 53. I mean, this kid is just on fire. 22 years old. I mean, look at these stats. We need to find another Alexandra. Oh, I was hoping to bring him along, unless Sevilla have tons of money. But yeah, 10 points adrift. 5 games for ourselves. We can't afford to let up. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen. And we're going to end up with at least 2nd or 3rd spot. Minimum, I hope. But we do play Brest in the first game. So we'll just go straight over to the... Oh, just incidentally, we beat Monaco 1-0. That's a quarter-final in the Cup. Not league game. We do play PSG in the semi-final, which will probably end up showing that one because it could be one of the last games of the season. Beat them, we're in the final. Be nice to finish with a final, but first off, we're going to play these 2 games. Right, the side then. Goddard is in goal, playing absolutely stupendous in goal. Diop, Van der Boom, Leclerc and Sanchez at the back. We've got Vader, Roger and Arribas. We've got Marino and Alsha out on the wings and then Monet up front. We're going to give Alexander another rest. I want him fit for the Monaco game. Arribas isn't as fit though, to be perfectly honest. So Saeed we could bring in. Wasn't going to bring him in, but we may have to. We could do, couldn't we? Can Vader play anything else? Not particularly. Saeed, what can you do? They're all deep lined, aren't they? Can you swap with... Can swap them round? Oh, that'll work. Okay, we'll swap them round. We're going to give Saeed a quick game. So let's submit this team. Let's get started. Okay then, Nedra up front. They're going 2 up front. He scored 7. He scored 4. Is he one of our lads? Mustafa Haji. Do we have him? I can't quite recall. Right. I'm quite looking forward to taking over in Spain. It would be nice to go to a bigger club though, I must admit. But they're doing quite well in Europe. I think they're through to the quarterfinals, I think they are. So we're going to be picking up a European team, at least anyway, who can perform in Europe, should I say. Diop to Saeed. Cross comes in, back post, into... And Alsha heads in. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. And we find ourselves 1-0 up at home. Now, can we go on and score more than 1 goal? It would be nice. Saeed with a beautiful assist. Great ball in. And that's a great cross goal header from Alsha as well. Nice. Roger taking his time on the ball to Alsha. He's coming forward. There's nobody there in the middle. Monnier should be in the middle. Marino back across the goal. Nobody again in the middle. Now there is. And Roger gets in there with his... No, it's Alsha with it. I thought that was Roger. Alsha gets his 9th goal of the season, 2nd of the game as well. This is marvellous stuff. And side to side from Marino and Monnier. Monnier should be in the middle, but that's a very, very good header. And he gets in front of Roger, then nicks it off him. Roger, I believe, was going to put that in himself. Right, half time. Game's going by very, very quickly. We're just going to go straight back into the second half. We're going to start resting a couple of players. If we get another one, we'll take a few off. Again, the heading back, just control it. You have got time. Or head it to the side. Brest coming forward. Garcia. Let's tackle him. We don't want them to get any further up the field. But, well, we'll peg them back a little bit. Make a mistake at the end. Let's get a tackle on it. Oh, they've got a Leclerc as well. What is this? Is it family reunion? De Veren. Girard. Ball into the centre. He's on his own. Oh, he's missed a sitter. That could have had us struggling. Goddard with the goal kick. Plays it out to Van der Bom. Inside to Vader. Diop. He's running forward. Sees the run of Monnier. He's not running really, is he? He's like... Well, I don't know what he's doing. He's like... skipping, I guess. Vader to Marino. Vader. Saeed has a go. Ooh, that's a good effort from Saeed. I don't know if he scored a goal for us yet. Can't quite remember. I'm going to miss these lads because they are coming good finally. And to finally beat PSG, I feel my job here is done. And that is one of the main tasks. It would have been nice to topple them, but it's not going to happen. Not when we have like the odd game where we lose and then we draw. We've got to be consistent all the way throughout, and to go unbeaten, I think it's quite hard, and especially without the money. And that's a... Oh, I thought that was in. I thought it was a great goal. Alsha, you've got 2 goals. You're on a hat-trick, aren't you? I'm going to leave you out there. Marino we can take off. I'm going to bring Frasange in, a couple of the fringe players. Another 10-15 minutes, we'll bring somebody else on. We'll drag it out this time. Right, we'll pause it again. We'll take another one off. We just want to rest our players now. Nolan, you can come on. Straight swaps, which is what we like to see. And Saeed is looking a little bit tired now, so we're going to take him off as well. We don't want anybody having any needless injuries. We'll just bring in Arribas. Can you swap with... Sure you can. That'll do nicely. Let's play this out. 2 goals. Would have been nice to get a 3rd to say that we can score more than 1 or 2 goals. But a win's a win. And that puts us 6 points ahead of Monaco. Hopefully when they play they'll lose. It would be interesting. But that is fantastic stuff. It really is. I wonder if... Have we finished paying for our stadium yet? I wonder if that's where we were so in debt at the minute. I wonder if that was why. Can't think of anything particular to say. Very pleased with your performance. Well done. I just want to have a check on the stadium progress, because I'm sure we... look at that. 26 shots to 2. I mean, that's That's phenomenal stuff. Alsha on form. We will give you some kudos for that. We're still renting it though. Buying the stadium. All right. Okay. It's not gonna. We won't be here, unfortunately. We were leaving at the end of May. Oh, what a disappointment. Maybe I should have just stayed. Never mind. Too late now. Right. We're gonna move along onto the Monaco game. So we see you guys in a few seconds. Monaco is up. This is the side that's going to take on Monaco. There's a few suspensions. Diop suspended. Yellow cards, I think it was. We're going to drop Saeed down to the bench. And a couple of us just slightly unfit. But we have got a very, very strong side now. Goddard in goal. We've got Bacalaos comes in for Diop. Van der Boom, Leclerc and Sanchez. Brilliant at the back. All of them. Leversar comes in. Brilliant in training. I think he hit a 10. Roger and Naribas playing alongside of Marino, and Alsha out on the wings with Alexandra back from his rest up front. This is what's going to define. Well, this is whether or not we're going to finish second in the table. I think a win here, and we could potentially seal second place. We've already qualified for Europe, which is nice. The Champions League. At least we'll be leaving them in safe hands now, I think. Apart from their finances, which aren't great, they'll have their own stadium by the end of the turn of the season, so they shouldn't be spending too much money out that way. We'll just keep a close eye on them, see how well they do. PSG beat Man United in the first leg semi-final of the Champions League. Sevilla are 1-0 down to Bayern Munich, so keeping a close eye on them guys as well. So if they win, they'll automatically get into the Champions League, which would be quite handy for us when we go and join them next season. For next season, Monaco coming forward. They're looking for revenge for knocking them out of the cup. And wow, Goddard, he's facing his former club again. Van der Beek to Gonzalez. Van der Beek again with 3 players on him, and not one of them got the ball off him, which they find room now. And the Philippe, that's a cracking goal out of nowhere. Well, to be honest, it's been coming. They have been on top of this game. Their 3 players there didn't really get hold of him at all. And they found the gap, the runner straight through the middle. There he goes, look. Beautiful play. Goddard won't be liking that at all. Right, corner ball, Alsha. And it's just over. We do want to play well, guys. Come on. Free kick. Matombo into Gonzalez. Here they come again, Pellegrini. Gubbles, the player I would have liked to have had, but I'm just unable to afford him. Matombo now with the ball, picks it up, plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. He controls it, and Sanchez just walked onto that ball, just headed it down. Alsha play it into the Alexander. Get in! That's his 26th of the season. My word, this guy is just unbelievable. I want all the money in the world to try and poach him. That's what I want to do. I just hope he's out of contract soon. And then we're going to nick him. We're going to keep an eye on this kid. Arribas I want to bring with us. I think I want to bring Arribas anyway. And possibly Fournier as well, left back. 1-1 at half time. That's not too bad. We're not losing. Assertively say then. I'm happy with performance. Keep it out. Go out there. Give the fans their money's worth. Go out there. Play without pressure. You've been unlucky so far. Good performance is what I'm going to say. Don't want to jinx anything. Arribas plays it out to Alsha. Even Alsha's played well as well. Will be a good player to have. We shall see. I don't want to poach the whole Marseille side because that would be just ridiculous. Be interested to see how they do in Spain though. Cross crumbs in. Well, we know they can't play against Barcelona. That's for sure. And Alexander nets his 2nd of the game, 27th of the season, and we've turned it around, and we are 2-1 up. I can't believe this. We beat PSG. I mean, that's the highlight of the season for me, beating PSG, and I can quite happily leave saying I've done everything here apart from win the league. Marseille possibly would be a good team to. Well, these bunch of lads, I think we could improve just another couple of players. And then they'll be absolutely European level, I feel. But it's the money. Money's not great. And that's 3-1. And Marino pops up on the back post. Is that Alsha with the cross? It is. And we are now destroying Monaco, which is on our part great because we will secure second spot if we win one more game, I think. That's a good header. Although he could be argued it was his shoulder, but he's giving it some of that. Go on then, son. You pick the ball out of the net, goalkeeper. We'll pause it, make a substitution. Alexander, you're on to go. You're playing it. Oh, do I really want to take them 3 off? Our attacking players off. I don't want to, so we're going to just change a few. Marino can come on. Frassange could come on. Make a substitution in the next 10 minutes. Don't change it too much. And Van der Boom, it's a good job. We've got Thierry Louise in there. You can go central defender. Right, there we go. Straight back into the game. We had the extra substitution. Be interested to see what's happened to Van der Boom. Be ashamed to lose him at this point of the season. Van der Beek with the ball, takes it down over to Sarr, over the top, Bacalor's headed to Leversar, Leversar heads it over to Frassange, who runs back for it, which is nice of him to do. Oh, Alexandra, oh, just be careful up there, my lad. It's a good header back to Roger. Roger's playing, you know what, I wish I played. The thing is, they go in spits and spats, these players. Good interception. Roger didn't really, we used him to begin with, it was okay. Then other players played well. Now back to using Roger again. Saeed is a player we haven't really utilised an awful lot. Matazzo, he wants to take the ball and he's gone in. Own goal. Roberto Timpanaro, own goal. That's unlucky. He's just standing there in off the post. Well, I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that because I did. We're beating Monaco 4-1. Could I have stayed another season? Because all of a sudden, they're playing brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And that should be about it. 5 minutes of 6 minutes of added time we've played. Should have only been 5, but that is it. Beautiful, beautiful play. Possession-wise, they weren't great, but 20 shots to 7. I mean, I've not seen that against Monaco, and that is probably our biggest win against Monaco as well. Oh my life! They were excellent. You tell them, Mr. Assistant manager, he's injured. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Pulled ligaments. I'm hoping he's going to be okay for the semi-final. You were superb. Well done. Press conference and the assistant. Right, we're going to have a look at, well, what's the league table say? Alexander's just topping the bill on goals. Look, 21 goals in the league. He's ahead of Mbappe and Asensio even. Right, PSG, they are 7 points ahead of us. They've still got 2 games in hand. But PSG pass winners, I mean, look at that. It's just, I mean, Marcel did get one in 2018-19, but it's just been PSG all the way. Right, the semi-finals for the Europa. Sevilla are 1-0 down and Chelsea are 4-2 up against Hispalis. Could be an all-Spanish final. We'll see what happens in the second leg as well. Sevilla are playing very, very well. I mean, they've gone up to 10th in the division now. 7th spot isn't too far away. 6 points in it. And what have they been doing other than that? Oh, they've just gone on, just had a few bad runs. They went on a very good run here. Cordero, he's scoring. He's 22 years. That's nice. That's what we want. Just keep him scoring. It looks like we'll have him anyway. But yeah, they've got Gijon and Bayern on the 4th. Where are we now? So they're a week away. Right. Anyway, back to ourselves then. We're going to come back to the final 2 games. It may or may not be the end of the season, so we shall see. So PSG and Rennes to finish off the season, unless we get to the final. It would be not, but we are away from home. We've beaten once. Can we beat them again? If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe and new to the channel. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.